Okay. 6. I guess I could be counting. Ah, you went too fast. Okay, hi. I'm sure that this is on. Oh, I'm like warm. It's because I took my dog on a walk. And it's a pretty day. But if the wind's not blowing, it was a little warm. Okay. I was trying to figure out, okay. I bet you there's a table of contents. Sometimes, you know? Okay. But I thought about it now. That's what matters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 stories left. And is this a 2-pager? Is it a carried over for a little bit? It is. Okay, I think that I am only going to read the story. Yeah, because they end up taking some time. And the stories coming up are all longer. Yeah. So does that mean I'm doing this for 9 more days? Wait. Yes, because that would be exactly 30 days. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Wait, 30. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy how that worked out? I think that's what I'm going to do. 30 days of me reading out loud. And then, you know, that might be the end of me doing this. We'll see. I think it's going to. Doesn't that seem just nice to end it? Anywho, that doesn't mean I'm not doing it on my own. As I said, I do this on my own every single day, and yet here we are. Like I said yesterday, if I could have cue cards up so my brain doesn't freak out and then I forget what to say, that would be nice, right? That'd be nice to have. So it's still morning because it's 11 o'clock. So wouldn't it be Chohun Achem, right? Good morning. Okay, maybe I'll do it with my eyes closed. I can't do it. Moving on. All right, let me read. I don't know why I can't do it. It's completely a in my head thing. Okay, the story that I'm reading today is Enhe Kapen Dukopi. The toad that repaid that. The toad that repaid kindness. Okay, so the vocabulary that will be in this is Dukopi, a toad. Buwak, a kitchen. Babul pura, to scoop rice. Bamogas. What is wrong with me? It's all in my head. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Let me read this stuff. There's no association. It's just me reading. All right. Okay. We're moving on. I said that one. Okay. Oh. Unkum. To crawl. Okum. Yeah. Unkum. To crawl. 기아이도로 오다. To crawl into. 쳐다보다. To look. Okay. I can do this. Aig. Oh, oops. Busanghara. To be pathetic. Han jugok. One scoop. Apguruk. A rice bowl. Gedambuto. From then on. Chomchom gochira. To get bigger and bigger. Gom gochira. Guroton onu nal. Then one day, Jongyongpyong, an infectious disease. Yocha, a woman. You know, if anybody were to listen. Anyway, you're all my tells. Okay, Yocha, a woman. Shin, the god. Bachida, to offer. Bachochira, to be offered. Jonal. Stop it. Jonal Jonyok. The evening before. Momchura, to stop. Matchimne, finally. Jonchang, a ceiling. Chine, a centipede. Wangchine, a big centipede. Duyo orira, to jump up. Listen, I have already given my soapbox thing of the romanization thing, but listen to me, just again, nobody here, I'm talking to myself, right? This, okay, if you try to read this in English, can you see this? The sounds are not the same. Twee, would I say twee? Twee, yep, that's what I would do. Twee uda. Tuyo oruda, to jump up. Tuyo oruda. Tuyo oruda, to jump up. Anyway, okay. Chocha porira, to drive away. Oh, this is kind of dark. Bul tewo. Ay. Bul tewo jugira. Bul tewo jugira, to burn to death. Sorry, trying to move on. Okay, moving on. You know, you hear things and they make you think of things. Okay, you ready? All right. Yetnare. Once upon a time. Yetnare. Han ganyan 조녀가 있었습니다. 어느 날, one day. 그 조녀가 부엌에서 밥을 보고 있는데 두꺼비 한 마리가 엉금 기어 들어왔습니다. 두꺼비는 조녀를 한 번 쳐다보고 또 밥을 한 번 쳐다봐 보았습니다. 배가 고파서 밥을 얼어 먹으러 왔나 보라. 아이고 불쌍해라. 조녀는 생각했습니다. 조녀는 밥 한 주걱을 밥그릇에 that would be what it is. 밥그릇에 담아 두꺼비에서 no. See, I tried to do before, but it's not said. Okay. 두꺼비에게 주었습니다. 두꺼비는 밥을 다 먹고 다시 엉금엉금 기어나갔습니다. 그 다음부터 두꺼비는 밥을 먹을 때가 되면 부엌으로 기어들어와 밥을 먹어 갔습니다. 조녀는 두꺼비를 위해 밥을 한 주걱씩 또 했고 두꺼비는 그 밥을 먹고 점점 꺼졌습니다. 그러던 어느 날, so then the next day, right? So then one day. 그러던, isn't it? This is not what they said. Find it fast. Then one day. Okay, so 그러던 어느 날 마을에 전염병이 돌기 시작했습니다. 사람들은 여자 한 명을 산에 사는 신에게 빠져야 한다고 생각했습니다. 가난한 조녀는 자기가 신에게 빠져지고 돈을 많이 받아서 자기 아버지에게 주기로 했습니다. 조녀가 산으로 가기 저녁 두꺼비가 또 밥을 얻어 먹으러 왔습니다. 조녀는 밥을 많이 주면서 두꺼비야, 이제 내가 죽고 나면 누가 너한테 밥을 주니? 이 밥을 많이 먹어 잘 살아라. 라고 말했습니다. 두꺼비도 그 말을 알아들었는지 눈물을 똑똑 흘렸습니다. 다음 날 아침, the next morning. 다음 날 아침, 조녀가 산으로 갔습니다. 그런데 두꺼비도 조녀의 뒤를 따라갔습니다. 두꺼비야, 따라오면 너로 죽는다. 다시 돌아가라. 돌아가라. 조녀가 말했습니다. 하지만 두꺼비는 계속 조녀의 뒤를 따라갔습니다. 조녀가 멈추면 두꺼비도 멈추고, 조녀가 걸으면 두꺼비도 따라 걸었습니다. 마침내 조녀는 산속 절에 도착했습니다. 조녀가 방에 앉아 두꺼비도 그 옆에 따라 앉았습니다. 밤이 되자 전장에서 이상한 소리가 들렸습니다. 조녀가 위를 보자 아주 큰 왕지네가 전장에서 조녀의 머리를 물려고 하고 있었습니다. 그래 두꺼비가 벌쩍 뛰어올라 지네를 쫓아 버렸습니다. 다음 날 아침, the next morning, 사람들이 조녀의 시체를 치우려고 산속 절로 왔습니다. 조녀가 살아 있는, is that right? I should probably look up how to say that. 것을 보고 다들 깜짝 놀랐습니다. 조녀는 전장에 hold on, carry over to the next page. 왕지 내가 있다고 알려주었습니다. 사람들이 전장을 뜯어내자 왕지네가 매달려 있었습니다. 왕지네의 몸은 사람들의 피를 빨아먹었습니다. 새빨겠습니다. 전염병은 왕진의 때문이 어떤 것입니다. 사람들이 왕진애를 잡아서 붙어 죽였습니다. 그리고 나니 사람들의 병이 다 나았습니다. It wouldn't just be 다 나았습니다. 조녀는 집으로 돌아왔고 두꺼비에게 다시 밥을 해주며 아버지와 함께 행복하게 살았습니다. Interesting. All right, you ready to hear the story? Once upon a time, there was a poor girl. One day, while the girl was scooping rice, a toad crawled into the kitchen. The toad looked at the girl once and looked at the rice once. Maybe it came here to beg for food because it is hungry. Oh, poor thing, the girl thought. The girl put a scoop of rice in a bowl and gave it to the toad. The toad crawled out of the kitchen after eating all the rice. From then on, the toad would crawl into the kitchen when it was time to eat the rice, and then leave. Every day, the girl cooked an additional scoop of rice for the toad. As the toad ate the rice, it got bigger and bigger. One day, an infectious disease took over the village. The people thought they would have to slay a girl as a tribute to the god on the mountain. The poor girl decided to be the sacrifice to the mountain god because her father would be paid a lot of money. The evening before the girl was to go to the mountain, the toad came to beg for rice again. Scooping a lot of rice, the girl said, "Toad, toad, who is going to give you rice after I die? Eat a lot of rice. Eat a lot of this rice and live well." The toad understood her words and began to cry. The next morning, the girl went to the mountain, but the toad followed after. "Toad, toad, you will die too if you follow me. Please return home." However, the toad kept following the girl. When the girl stopped, the toad stopped too. And when the girl walked on, the toad walked on as well. Finally, the girl arrived at the temple on the mountain. She sat down in a room, and the toad sat right next to her. As night fell, they heard a strange sound from the ceiling. When the girl looked up, there was a really big centipede on the ceiling. It was trying to bite the girl's head. In that moment, the toad jumped up and drove the centipede away. The next morning, people came to the temple on the mountain to prepare the girl's body for burial. They were all surprised when they saw that the girl was still alive. The girl told them about this big centipede in the ceiling. When the people removed the ceiling, the big centipede was still hanging there. Its body was very red because it had sucked up people's blood. The infectious disease had been because of caused by the centipede. The people captured the big centipede and burned it to death. Consequently, their illness was completely cured and disappeared. The girl came back to her home, cooked the rice for the toad again, and lived happily ever after with her father. I don't know. I'm a very sentimental person, so this made me emotional. I think it's because it's kindness, right? Even though it's a story, this girl who was kind to this toad, and the toad was loyal to her. I think that's just beautiful, no matter the characters. So a Korean proverb goes, an enemy should be engraved in water, and a favor should be engraved on a rock. I need to highlight that. I'm gonna write that somewhere. This means an enemy should be forgotten and a favor should be returned and not forgotten. Traditionally, people consider returning a favor of utmost importance, and there are many Korean folktales with animals who repaid favors. Look at this art. Doesn't that just, and it makes me emotional too. Kindness makes me emotional. Anyway. All right, well, thank you so much for spending time with me. Tomorrow we will read Jongshin Opnen Dokobi. I just said it. Dokebi. The Maniac Goblin. So, Nelpayo. Annyeong.